Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Coin Logic TV. I'm your host, The Logical Dude, and today is November the 16th of this crazy year of 2020. So today, we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to take a look. Bitcoin is sitting close to $16,700. It's up almost 5%. Ethereum's up almost 3% at $462. Hey, XRP's even up almost 5%. 28 cents. Chainlink, $12.70, up almost 5%. So the market's having a good day. But hey, look at Litecoin. You guys, congratulations, guys. Y'all are up 15.4%. So I am unfortunately not in any Litecoin right now. So I missed out on that boat. But yeah, good. Congrats to anybody that's on a Litecoin train right now. Litecoin seems to be also an early indicator of what kind of moves Bitcoin is going to get ready and start making. So we're going to talk about that in the charts here in just a moment, but first we're going to come pop over here to the trending area, and we're going to take a look at our top gainers here. So on our CoinLogic trending page, so we got our top gainers. We got empty set dollar, not really sure what that is, but it's up 17.58%. And then we've got Litecoin, which is up, like I said, 15.4%. Airweave is up almost 15%. Waves is up 14.29%. Aave is up 11%. Dash, thanks to the good old Tika Tuwari pump, is up almost 10.5%. So, Sushi, not sure why people are still buying into this scam. Solana, Nexus Mutual, and Quant round out the top 10 gainers. And then we got the womps of the day. We got our top 10 losers of the day, which is Decred, Uniswap, UMA, Celsius Network, Huobi Token, Filecoin, Ampleforth, Leo Token, Energy Web, and then poor old Crypto.com. They've really taken a dive after changing their platform up and changing their earn rates and that kind of thing. So I am out of Crypto.com. We're actually going to be talking about today the new platform that I'm on, but we'll get to that in a moment. We can take a look, top 10 market cap, top 10 by volume. I won't really go into a whole lot of detail on these, but you can take a look, or you can just go to coin-logic.com/trending and see all this information for yourself. Let's take a look at the fear and greed index. We got some extreme greed going on here at 90. Watch out, guys. Watch out, because when it gets this hot and people are this greedy, that's generally when things start to take a turn. Because you remember what our boy old Warren B says, be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. So, or it may have been the other way around, but whatever. It is what it is. We're still showing buy signals on Bitcoin at the moment, but here's why I'm going to tell you to be careful. Let's come over here and let's take a look at these charts. So Bitcoin, we're on we're on a rise. We're on a tear here. There's no denying that. We've seen some really big gains here recently. But what I am seeing too is that we're in this really, really sharp rising channel here. And we got to be careful because these things like to tend to break to the downside 68% of the time. If you also look, we got some dropping volume, and then we have some starting to roll over on the MACD, and then we're also sitting here bouncing on the overbought line here on the RSI. We're just kind of bouncing off that 70 line. So I am actually looking for buying opportunities in a specific range, and we're going to talk about that right now when I pull up this Fibonacci retracement. So we're going to actually start from down here, and we're going to pull these fib levels. And you're going to look at, Bitcoin really likes the 0.5 and the 0.618. Don't know why it likes those levels so much, but it really does. But we may not see that big of a pullback. And it may not be a really sharp pullback. We could see consolidation for a while in a certain range. We could be hitting this range and see some consolidation before we see a little bit of a recorrection. But we're going to take a look. We're going to draw us a little triangle because I like the zones around the 0.382 because you can see that's where we kind of took this little sharp takeoff here. It's around 14,300. And we're going to draw this box down here to the 618, which is at $12,673, give or take. All right, because this is just a range. I don't like trying to pick exact numbers. I like picking ranges because I'm not trading this stuff. I am literally just buying and holding. So to do that properly, though, you definitely want some good buying opportunities. So I see Bitcoin eventually possibly consolidating in a range for a while, and then come on down, and we're going to hit, basically, this is a launch pad. This is like our launch zone kind of thing, because when Bitcoin hits here, it's going to be off to the races. Because we're in for the bull run of our lives here, guys. That'll give the MACD some time to kind of cool back off. That'll give the RSI a chance to cool back off into the neutral zone and give us more room to run. So, long term, super bullish on the corns. Super bullish on the corns. If we pop back here to the weekly, it's just even more apparent that, we just need a little bit of a cool off, maybe some consolidation, and then it'll be on. It'll be on. Let's go and talk about ETH for a minute. So, with ETH, we'll take a look at the daily. ETH's been playing around in this funky little channel for a while. And we'll use actually our box here. We'll use our rectangle. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, ETH's been playing around in this channel here for a while. And I don't really see it dropping a whole lot more than kind of where we are now. Because this right here, this red line is the 20 period moving average. And you see we're on the daily right now. Ethereum really needs to break through this $480 level and find some support for it to really kind of start taking off. And we're starting to get those pushes. You can see the MACDs, we may have a little short-term downtrend, but we're nowhere near overbought on the RSI. So I think Ethereum still got room to run. It's just kind of with the ETH2 stuff coming out, and there's some concern about not getting enough validator nodes, not getting enough ETH stake to start ETH 2.0. The market's kind of going weird. The miners are, kind of up in arms right now and, trying to figure out what they're going to be doing. So ETH's in this playland right now of we don't know what it's doing. But on a fundamental level. On a technical level, though, I'm super bullish, just like, most of the market is. And let's talk about why. I'm actually going to change this up. And let's see. Let's get off of this. And I'm actually going to redraw that box. Because we're going to talk about kind of what I see on a long-term vision of ETH. So what I see is that once we can break through this level here, that $480 level is basically just going to be kind of like a bouncing launch pad. Because let's talk about the weekly. I like that long-term stuff. And this is what I want to show you guys. And if you don't see it already, then I'm not sure how to help you. Well, yeah, I do, because I'm going to show you. Let's take a look. Let's pull up a brush here. Look at this long term. And if you know anything about technical analysis, you want to look for trend and pattern reversals. And if this big fat ass ain't a giant double bottom, look at that badonkadonk that ETH's got here on the weekly. Look at that big old fat round butt. Big old fat double bottom here. You can see this is way back here. This was our big bull run 2018, comes back down, and then it's just been dropping kind of up and consolidating down. But look at this big overall just double bottom here. That's just a big old juicy butt. So what happens when big old juicy butts form like this and uptrends start to form? Well, if you look here, if we bust up over here, we may see a correction down here, and then I'm looking for this to just kind of start to climb from there. I'm super bullish long term on ETH, to the fact that I'm not even really using the platform right now because I don't want to waste the gas money. I'm just holding it, and I'm holding it in the platform that we're going to be talking about today, and that's Nexo.io, and we'll go into that in just a moment. But first I want to talk about Hive and take a look at Hive, because we're finally seeing a little bit of life out of Hive. The last few days and a couple of weeks have been kind of sad, but I think hopefully we're finding some kind of bottom here, because we have been rising up. We are at 12 cents today. We love our Hive. If you don't know about Hive, we're going to be getting into another one of our fun little applications that's built on top of it. Hive is an amazing ecosystem. You can check it out. We've got links below down in the description. Hopefully you're watching this on Hive through 3Speak or Leo Finance, one of the two. But if you're watching it on the YouTubes, definitely come check us out on Hive. It'll be worth your while. We don't get censored over there. You actually own your data, and you can earn for doing the same thing that you do daily on other platforms. So let's get into that Hive app that I want to talk about today, because you see we do kind of, it's hopefully we're going to start seeing some rise. But I know I'm about to come in at this level, and I should have bought in when it was at like 9 cents. But I'm definitely going to be starting to scoop up some Hive here pretty soon. I'm going to be probably putting a couple hundred into Hive here pretty soon, because I have projects that I'm building on Hive, which we're not talking about my projects today. We're going to be talking about DBuzz. Because of all the crazy stuff that's going on Twitter and all the mainstream social media and everything with the elections and the world going to absolute hell in a handbasket, there are alternatives that I want to bring to the table, okay? So with all the corporate censorship that's going on, basically they're killing the First Amendment. If you're a United States citizen, that's a big deal. If you live in another country, I don't know how y'all's country works with freedom of speech, but we really value it here. And when you have corporations that are coming in and slashing you out and basically telling you what you can and can't say, it's time to find an alternative. And one of those alternatives is the DBuzz application. So you go to d.buzz, and it will bring you to this fabulous looking page. So this looks like kind of like a Twitter almost. So what this is a Hive front end. So Hive is basically like, it's like Ethereum in the way that it's the base. So it's the layer that everything is set on. So it's the network. Hive is the network. DBuzz is a front end of that network. Front ends can set some of their own rules. So if, we'll talk about censorship for a second. So for some reason, if you put something on DBuzz and they don't like what you say, they can mute you or, whatever. There is that possibility. But your post is still not censored on the network. You can easily go to another one of the front ends like peaked.com or hive.blog and still see your content. So Hive is an amazing platform that regular Joes can come in and build stuff for the blockchain and for different communities and things like that. So come check out Hive. Definitely got links in the description. But DBuzz is the one we're talking about today. It is a short form blogging application that maxes you out at 280 characters, just kind of like Twitter does at this point. So it's a great place for you to come and just kind of throw out quick thoughts, to the Hive community without, having to feel like you have to write an entire blog post kind of thing. I love this. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite platforms. So let's talk about it a little bit. You have to come in. If you are not a member of the Hive network, you should come and you can hit sign up here. So we're going to hit sign up. This takes you to the Hive onboard platform, and you can see that you were referred by DBuzz. So this gives you an opportunity to be able to create your free Hive account instantly right here. I think you have to give your email or something like that, but other than that, yeah, that's it. And you can create an instant account here on Hive, and then that will get you. Once you get your account set up, that is your golden ticket to the entire platform, basically. So let's go back here. We're going to go and log in. So I am the logical dude. And this gives you the opportunity to use your posting key. So you will get a few different keys, private keys, when you sign up for your Hive account. Your posting key is what you will use most of the time. It's the key that you're going to use to sign into all of the platforms. So you can use that key, or if you have installed Hive Keychain, which I will be making a video about, getting Hive Keychain installed in the future. But if you have that installed, all you have to do is click this and hit submit. So I'm going to sign in with Keychain, and I'm going to put in my Keychain password, which can be your personalized simple password, and which I just got wrong because I am in a weird position trying to type there. All right, there we go. So I'm going to confirm and sign the fact that I'm trying to sign in. So now I am in, and I can see my favorite update. I can see the people that I follow, that kind of thing. So here's my feed. It's pretty cool. You can come over here. You can see what's trending. So these are the trending posts that are going on right now. So we've got Nathan 007 talking about Leo Finance here. You can scroll down and see who's posting what. So you can see here, Jeff Jago here is posting his first new updated DBuzz, talking about getting away from trending social media platforms. Funny, we're talking about the same thing. So it's a really fun platform. You can see the latest posts. You've got notifications, which just really pull up all of your Hive notifications. Then you can come down here and you can look at your profile. You have a choice between a light and a dark. So you can go light, nightshade, or daylight, or they even have like a granite. So I like the nightshade personally, so I'm going to keep it there. And then you can hit the little speaker. And so what's buzzing? What's going on? So I'm going to send out a buzz saying recording a demo video for, I'm going to call up the DBuzz account there, so they'll be notified that I'm talking about them. So we are recording a demo video for DBuzz on CoinLogic TV. We will see here. We'll be posting the video link when it is up on ThreeSpeak. I think that's their account. Nope, doesn't look like their account, but that's cool. We'll just say ThreeSpeak.co. All right. And then we're going to buzz it. It's that simple. It's just like writing a tweet, except it's on Hive. And it's immutable. And you own your data. And you can get paid for posting your stuff. Instead of Twitter getting paid on your data, you are getting paid on your data. So it's a really awesome little platform. There's some graphical issues, that kind of thing. But you know what? It's a new and upcoming platform. We need to support these guys. So come check out D.Buzz. So that is the Hive app of the day. So today we are going to be moving on to the non-Hive app of the day, and that is Nexo.io. So this is the platform that I have moved on from Crypto.com to. I was introduced to this by a colleague, and I fell in love with it really quick because it has a large amount of coins that you can hold and earn on. You are earning daily compounding interest. That is a huge thing. So the way that works is that you're getting a certain percentage APR, so an annual percentage rate. So if you stake up to 10% of your account balance in Nexo tokens, so say if you've got $1,000 that you worth of crypto that you put in there, if you put $100 worth of Nexo tokens in there, that qualifies you for the next level up in earnings. So it starts out at like 4% for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash. There's a whole group of stuff. There's a whole list of different assets that you can use here. So I think in Europe you can earn up to 12% and 8% on crypto, but in the US it is a little lower. So I stake the Nexo tokens, so that opens me up to the higher rates. I get 6% on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Pax Gold, which is really cool. And then there's like Stellar, Tron, and a few others that you can earn up to 6% on in the United States. And then you've got 10% on stable coins. So I've got some USDC and some USDT sitting there just earning 10% annually. But that percentage is getting split up and I'm earning it daily. So what I'm earning for that day, I get that day, and then it just keeps compounding. So it just keeps snowballing up at that point. So you're actually earning more and more and more as you go along. It's really crazy. So I'm actually going to be using Nexo also as Christmas gifts for like my kids, because they have Bitcoin. I've given it to them, but it's just sitting in their wallet. So I'm going to give them some more Bitcoin in this account and let it earn daily compounding interest. So maybe they'll hopefully kind of see about passive income and that kind of thing instead of just listening to me tell them about it. They'll be able to see it for themselves. I'm also going to be setting up accounts for my nieces too, which is pretty cool because my sister has email addresses for my nieces, and I'm going to basically start them a little Bitcoin fund too. I want to make sure my family's taken care of. But Nexo is a really great way to do this because they are backed by BitGo, and so you have up to $100 million insurance on all of your custodial assets that you have in here. So anything that you have in here, you are insured up to $100 million. There's not a lot of platforms that can say that. They have over 1 million clients going right now. They have an excellent rating on Trustpilot. It's just a really awesome platform. What I like about it is that when you actually deposit into your wallet, you can withdraw instantly instead of having to wait. So like say BlockFi, you have a 24-hour period once you request your withdrawal, and that's if you're doing it during the business week. If it's on weekends, it could be longer. But it could take 24 to 48 hours for that money to come out into your wallet. With Nexo, if you need to withdraw, it withdraws immediately. It's just like, regular active blockchain wallet. So that's really cool. There is like a slight delay between the wallet actually getting it and then the platform showing it. But it's pretty instant, and I'm loving it. Loving it a lot right now. Because, I'm using it as a company bank account, basically. So if I get paid in crypto, this is the address that you're sending it to. What that also does is opens up for the ability to borrow. So you can have instant credit lines. So that's a really awesome thing about Nexo, is that the money that you're putting in is you're building up your own collateralized credit line. Getting out, basically creating your own debt system on your own secured debt. So instead of having to sell your crypto to say pay bills or to buy something and then getting charged capital gains taxes, what I do is I am stacking my sats and stacking more sats and stacking more sats and borrowing against that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, the coins that I have in here kind of thing, my USDC. I borrow against that, and it's my own credit line. And then I can pay it back at any time. And I'm not paying capital gains taxes on that. So what I'm doing is I'm withdrawing USDC stablecoins, using it on my BitPay card, or I send it to my bank account. And then I can just replenish it later on at any time that I want. There's no minimum payments, nothing like that. You will get charged an interest rate that comes out of your credit line. But if you got more crypto that you got in there cooking than what you have withdrawn, you're going to make more in interest than what's being taken out. So it all balances out in the wash and you're still making money. So if you are staking the Nexo tokens, like I said, it has to be 10% of your account balance. If you are staking those tokens, you can borrow at a 5.9% interest rate. Well, remember, you're earning right now, if you're staking Nexo, at least 6%. So you're still making money. Especially if you're staking a lot of stable coins and making 10% on the stable coins, you're still making, 4% APR on that if you've got a loan taken out. So it's really cool. It's a really great platform. If you are not staking Nexo, the earnings are lower, like it starts at 4%, and then the borrowing starts at 11.9, or the borrowing is 11.9%. At that point. So that's why there's a big benefit in staking the Nexo tokens. One thing that comes along with that, though, in staking the Nexo tokens is if you want to be a part of the dividend program, or if you want to get their card, which they have a card on the way, which is going to be a really awesome thing. I can't wait to get this card. But it does require KYC and AML. The base account levels do not require that. So if you just want to get in there and start earning some interest and using it as your own collateralized line, paying 11.9% interest rate, which is still cheaper than most credit cards. You don't have to do KYC. But if you want the dividends for staking Nexo, which is a 30% dividend, I think quarterly, and then you get the higher rates on the earnings and the lower rate on the borrowing, then it's highly recommended that you stake the Nexo token. So we'll just come in here, kind of give you a little quick glance over, because they do pay out dividends. The dividends are actually quite sweet. So 30% dividend net profits. So this all talks about that. It allows for the 5.9% borrowing, the higher earning interest rates, and it gives you access to the card and affiliate stuff, which I do have, of course, an affiliate link in the description below if you want to sign up for Nexo. I would greatly appreciate it. It gives you an opportunity to buy Nexo tokens, and you can stake them up, and it shows you all the different exchanges that you can buy Nexo. One thing that I do want to show you is that you can buy Nexo tokens right here on coin-logic.com. What's one cool thing that I have been doing is I have been actually using some of my Hive rewards. Oh, but you got to have a certain minimum of Hive rewards. Come on, let's reset. Let's try that again. Maybe it's acting weird right now. Oh, I guess it is not wanting to. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got it to work. Sorry for that little technical difficulty there. But you can buy Nexo tokens with Hive, which is really cool. I think it all goes through Binance for that exchange. But yeah, I've been switching Hive into Nexo tokens. That was how I got my stake up. And then you can go back and forth too. So if you earn some Nexo on a dividend and you want to send it into Hive, you can absolutely do that. And you can do it from the wallets in Nexo, which is really awesome. So this is one place that you can do it, or you can do it on some of the major centralized exchanges like Huobi or Binance or something like that. So, but yeah, if you use this, you're supporting the site and helping me keep this running. So I would greatly appreciate that. Anyway, that is going to be it for the day. So today we talked about, some Bitcoin charts, Ethereum charts, that kind of thing. We're going to start doing this almost on a daily basis. I'm going to be talking about a different Hive app every day and then a different non-Hive app every day. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, got something out of it. This is your boy, The Logical Dude. This was another episode of CoinLogic TV, and y'all have a great day.